Womborne for 2 nights, and it served its purpose well. There's the Roundout pub, and sadly closed because of the COVID. And but it's time to move on now. I've moved the car from Swindon, and that's in Whittick, and that's where we're going to be tomorrow. So we're going to spend the night at Dimminsdale Lock, because Dimminsdale Lock, there's a lovely mooring on the off side. So you've got a bit of grass and just above the lock, but we'll see that later. But first of all, just round the corner here, we're heading to Bumblehole Lock. And Bumblehole Lock is only a little small lock, but it's quite a pretty little lock. And me and the dogs walked up earlier on and set the lock, so everything should be waiting for us. Let's go. This is Dimminsdale Lock, sorry, Bumblehole Lock. Bit overcast today, bit of a shame, but not to worry. Tomorrow's another day. Let's get in there. Will I hit the sides? Will I hit the sides? There is a little spill weir coming out here, so there's a bit of a current, so I'm just trying to look for excuses in case I hit the sides. Oh, like threading a needle. This is Bumblehole Lock on the Staffs and Worcester Canal. And I hit the sides. Right, let's go and do the lock. Ooh. Only a shallow lock this one. Ooh. Bumblehole Lock. And no greasy ladder. Archibald, Spuck a dog. No doubt the whinging will begin any second now. And there you go. Moon of year, Spike. Oh dear. Oh, I put a bit of foam over the microphone today, just as a temporary measure. Wait! Stay there! To try and kill that wind noise. There's not much wind today, but there is a little tiny bit. So, anyway, I shan't record doing this lock, because you've seen plenty of those in the previous videos. So I'll see you in a sec. Stay there. Go on then. You alright, fatty? Boys, this is why you take your rope with you. Yeah. Oh. The rope out the water down. Some horrible dirty things in that water. And I'll push the boat away from here, because there's just so many objects in the water, it's just going to smack on the prop. So, go away, boys. And that is Bumblehole Lock. And just around the corner up here is the Bratch. Let's go. Right, we're on our way to the Bratch, which is just around the corner here. Hopefully we'll be able to get on the lock landings, because it's very popular with fishermen up here, and they tend to fish off the lock landings, which is a a nightmare. Right, how the Bratch works. First of all, the Bratch is not a staircase lock, so it's not like a set of stairs, okay, where you just feed one lock into the other. It's got pounds, so it's 3 separate locks. So if you can imagine the pounds being little mini canals, and you've got paddles called blue paddles and red paddles. So yeah, so how it works is I empty the blue paddle, which is from the pound, it's fed from the pound, from the little lake to the side, into the lock, and then I refill the pound by opening the red paddle, which comes from the lock above, and then you work that again, and then you get to the top lock and you fill the lock up and it takes you to the top. But it sounds very difficult, but it's not. A lot of people get confused with the Bratch. You should just sit down, take your time and read the instructions. It's simple, and if you do it in the summer, there's usually volunteers on anyway. So right, let's go and get them all in, do the Bratch. Welcome to Bratch Locks. And if you see up ahead at the just behind the Love boat, that's the lock moorings, and usually you get loads of fishermen along there, which is really annoying. But there is actually lock moorings on the left hand side, but because they're on a bend, they're a bit of a pain to get on. But yeah, over here is a beautiful Victorian pumping house, which you can't quite see yet. And we'll have a look at that in a second, because we can get on these moorings so we can leave the boat in safety. Yeah, and this part here where these boats are moored, this is the picnic area, so if you want to come and have a picnic, come and have a picnic at the Bratch. It is actually called the Love boat. Yes, this is the lock moorings. This is the entrance to the Bratch, and all its lovely old stonework. So we're going to leave the boat for a second and walk down to the pump house. Come on, boys. Oh, a bit muddy. This is a car park if you ever want to come and visit the Bratch. And this is a pump house. They wouldn't build them like that now, would they? Beautiful. Look at the architecture and the brickwork's gone into that. Yeah, just amazing. Thought I'd share that with you. And the locks are literally just over there. You can just see the top of the locks at the top there. And this is the wharf down here where we're moored. This was where the coal boats used to unload the coal to run the steam turbines for the boilers for the pumps. And here's one of the pounds. This is the pound that will fill up the bottom lock, which is opened, flows through the blue paddle. So great bit of engineering. This is the Bratch locks. Pause here. This is the middle pound, and this will feed the middle lock. So, and then what we'll do then is if we go up here, I've had to wait for 10 minutes then because this bloody lock keeper has a leaf blower on the go, and you can see I was waiting to do a video, but he just carried on. I was like, thanks mate. Oh well, some people, eh? Right, let's do it locks. Red lock gate paddles even, and there's a top lock, and there's the top, and this would have been the old toll house, and then coming on from there, this is the middle lock, which is filled from the pound over there. Let's go and have a look. I'm crap at explaining locks, I admit that, so pause here and this does it better. This is the lock chamber in the center. So like I say, what we do is we lift the blue paddles. The water comes from the pound, which is over there. This guy's doing this on purpose. And then we lift the red paddles at the top there, and then that enters water into the pound. The offending guy. Where's the Bratch lock video, Dale? Well, let me tell you what happened next. The guy kept doing the blower for ages, okay? So I waited, and I waited, okay? He's doing his job, fair play to him, like, you know, and these lock keepers, the volunteers, they do absolutely fantastic jobs. I'm not taking that away from them, okay? Really appreciate the work that they do. They are the angels of the canals, okay? They do a fantastic job. Right, so we finished, and then what we did is we went and got the boat, and we brought the boat up the canal, and then we put it into the lock, and then I did 151 clips of me going up the boat, and that's like going up the ladder, setting the camera up, running up the ladder, so they get the shot of me coming over the top of the ladder. 151 clips. It took me 4.5 hours, okay? And then we left the top of the Bratch. We went all the way up from, I think it's Aldale or something like that, lock. I did a little bit about the coal, Jackson's coal merchants that were used to be up there. Used to go on Narrowboat Roach, very historic boat. And then we went round and we went to where we were stopping for the night, and I did a nice little bit about the place that I'm stopping, the history of that, and settled down for the night. And I thought, right, okay, I'm going to start editing. And then I opened the camera up, plugged it into the laptop, and the SD card that I just bought off eBay, which I was filming on, turned out to be a counterfeit SD card, and I lost everything. I lost the whole bloody lot. I was livid. I had to resort to gin. I was livid. It wasn't even my gin, it was my missus' gin. I said, I'm not doing YouTube anymore. That's it. I don't need this hassle in my life. I was angry for 2 days. I lost a lot of, I made a lot of effort. That was going to be my best video doing that, doing the Bratch, and I was really looking forward to sharing it with you. But yeah, I'm so sorry. That's all we got. But we've got a new SD card. I'm actually filming this in Penkridge. I'm up in Penkridge. This is today, the release date of the video. Since then, that's probably 3 weeks ago. That I recorded that, yeah, 3 weeks ago. Since then, I've been away for I've moved the boat up to Whittick. The boat was put in storage for 2 weeks whilst I went and did some work, which I'll insert a clip of some of the work I do. I've been doing a lot of fuel cleaning. Big problem with fuel at the moment on boats that have been stored up because of the COVID, etc. A lot of boats having fuel problems, so I've been doing a lot of fuel cleaning and a little bit of electrics in a marina called Saw Marina down on the Sharpness Canal. Nice marina. And yeah, so I've been doing that. Basically, near enough decided I'm going to jack YouTube in because I was that peed off losing all that footage. But no, I bounced back. I've got myself a new SD card, and the girlfriend came up to visit me. Love her to bits. And we went out for a little trip on a boat, and she's not really into kind of being filmed, but she's allowed me to do some clips. So we went from there. Had a lovely day out. We've had a lovely weekend together. It's Easter weekend at the moment. She's just gone home and I'm sat editing, and I was drinking cider. Oh, here we are. Lovely jubbly. I always put a bit of squash in my cider because I just prefer it that way. And so we had a lovely weekend. We've done a few video clips. So what I'll do now is I'll play you a clip of me at work. Yeah, I do work. Yeah, I don't hardly earn any money off of YouTube. So I have to work, bills need paying, dogs need their treats, and I need my beer. So video me working, I show you what I do at work, and a nice little video of me and the girlfriend going along on our way to Penkridge. We actually nearly sank the boat in one lock, none of our fault. The lock, the sill had blown, and it was really dangerous. So I'll stick that in there as well, and I hope you enjoy the video, and hopefully we should go. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, I bought a microphone. I bought a Rode Video Mic Pro for a phone, very expensive microphone, but I can't get it delivered to the boat, so I had to get it delivered to my little industrial unit down in Stroud in Gloucestershire. All great, looked at it, plugged it in, tested it, all works fine. Really looking forward to making some new videos for you. Come up to pick the boat up, crap, got the bloody microphone. So I forgot the microphone. I'm useless, I'm sorry, I admit it, I am a useless person. Yeah, so I forgot the microphone. I'm going to try and put a bit of bum fluff over the mic again, so hopefully that'll keep the wind noise out, and you'll have to just stick with it for now until I get the microphone, which will be in a week's time. So yeah, so watch the videos, little clips, and then the next video we'll be heading from Penkridge to wherever I go, and it's nice and lovely, and the dogs are happy for going for walkies, and I fancy sitting down and having a cider. So because that's how we roll on Narrowboat Dodger. So anyway, here's me working, and then we got up a couple of clips of me and the missus going along on the boat, and hope you enjoy, and I'll see you on the next vlog. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye. So I've just agitated the tank, and there's all that dirty diesel floating around in there. That's the centrifuge. It spins the big particles, or any particles of water out, which then drop down to the bottom, and the rest of it goes up into here for a filter, 5 micron filter in this case, and then gets recirculated down to the tank. And that's fuel cleaning, and you can see already this is starting to turn the other turbine on. It's just all starting to clear up a little bit now. It's as you can see, it's dirty diesel at the moment. That will be nice cherry coloured diesel in precisely 20 minutes, and the customer will have no more fuel problems. And today we're down at the lovely Saul Marina. I do a lot of work down here. There's a good bunch of people down here. So we're just coming up to Broadbaston Lock on the Staffs and Worcester, and tonight's home will be Penkridge. and the boys are out having a nice wander about. You happy, dogs? Come on. Come on, Spiky. No? I'll be going back on the boat in a minute because the M6 is just behind that hedge. And I'm not alone today. I've got the beautiful Natalie. What a gorgeous sight she is. That's my better half. The sun is shining and it's a beautiful spring day on the Staffs and Worcester Canal. Look at the state of that roof. Hello! Hey, go on then.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah, go for it.
Tight.
Keep going. Ah!
I'm gonna do some filming when I steer.
No, you're okay. I'm just doing a little bit now. Just keep going, yeah? General straight line, be nice.
What?
Just keep going in a straight line. Like that way.
I am.
The direction of the canal.
Don't panic. Just get in the middle.
Muppet. Spike, stop whinging. Alright, your ball, Spike. No, Dom. Got a bit of a leak on this one. Wonder Woman, last lock of the day. fella's in Penkridge now. Usually he'd be off to the pub, but the pubs are closed.